There's something about relationships that really bothers me. Like how all relationships today are basically used as a means to get attention instead of someone actually liking the other person. At least that's what it seems like in school. And it's really annoying. You'll have random kids walking around talking to random people about their relationship problems, and no one cares. And to top that pile of crap off, it doesn't help that they have to say like 20 times every sentence. No, the one thing that really butters my egg roll, that stupid extension they put at the end of every sentence. It's literally the most annoying thing you're ever gonna hear, and it's the only thing I'm ever gonna hear for the next semester unless I quit this school, which I'm really considering doing. In summary, school relationships from K to 8th grade are about as gay as Anderson Cooper. But moving right along, this video isn't going to be about those pointless relationships. So I'll start off with relationships as an adolescent. Back then, kindergarten relationships could be the most beneficial thing to your life, or it could be the most destructive.
Hey, will you be my friend?
No. How did he say no? This can't be happening. This is all wrong. There must be somebody behind all this. No, this can't be. Funny story, something like this actually happened to me. Except it was kind of reversed. Closest friend I've ever had, Alex. I met him in kindergarten. It didn't take long before we became really best friends. I would go to his house basically every day, and he would come to mine almost every week. We would play games at his house and see whoever could be the first one to get a girlfriend. So one day we were at school. It was lunchtime, and I was using one of the tools provided by the lunch ladies to pick up a piece of pizza that I wanted. After about 15 seconds of trying to pick it up, I began to get worried. My knees started shaking, and everyone around me was telling me to hurry up. Alex, who happened to be behind me, playfully said, "Man, Daniel, you're slow." So I, in return, playfully responded, "I'm not your friend." Playfully! He immediately looked down at the floor and started questioning his life. Of course, back then I wasn't smart enough to know that I'd actually hurt his feelings. I sat down at my designated spot, and my little kid brain tried to process why Alex happened to be sitting all the way on the other side of the long-ass table.
Alex, what are you doing?
I continued my day, and finally we were out for school. I did what I do best, and I snuck out of the enclosures that kept the kindergartners from walking home by themselves. It was dark and it was raining outside. Alex's dad had picked him up on his bike, and as he was riding by me, I said, "Hey, Alex." And he gave me this death glare. And he was crying at the same time. And obviously, I shrugged it off like it was nothing. The point of the story? That rainy part really felt like part of a movie. And yeah, eventually we made up. And then after that, we went to the next story. Moving on to 3rd grade, I had this crush on this girl named Emma. She wasn't exactly the best looking person, but she was smart. And to me, that was everything back then. I had to act like I didn't like her for the longest time because in terms of being smart, we were considered rivals. This playful rivalry we had went all the way into 5th grade. Basically, it was graduation time. I was sitting behind her and we were looking at each other to see who would get the most awards. As it turns out, by the time the ceremony was done, I was the #1 mathematician and she was the #1 scientist. This was it. We were leaving 5th grade and our rivalry was over. We were out in the lobby now and I was walking toward her and I was about to do the impossible. Ask her out. I was about 10 feet away now, and she had already started looking at me. I failed miserably, and I gave up all hope. Alright, we'll stop with my stories for now, since I have no relationships to speak of since then. Another type of relationship that I'm well informed of. I'm not even going to talk about that one. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know it was shorter than usual, but I'm just telling you that I'm working on some stuff. You guys don't gotta worry. I'll be back soon, so don't worry, 'cause I'm coming back. Not coming in that way. I'm just coming back to the channel soon enough, probably. If there's no delays, which I can't guarantee. Okay, bye.